Welcome to Kent, Ohio, and Dick Stadium, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. And while to some it may seem like a small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holtz, and of course, Saban. Today, two teams set to square off in a MAC slugfest. As we'll see, the UMass Minutemen taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Flashes offense will get the first swing of the game. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to...
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
UMass comes to the line facing second and short. It's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Turns it on down the left side. The 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Kent State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
They'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Grabbed in the middle, it's Berry. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Golden Flashes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Berry. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Golden Flashes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Good, right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UMass offense returns to the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. There he goes. Got enough for the first. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Men picked up a chunk on the ground. Let's see what they do here. Might as well give it to him again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Off the play fake on first down. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They're going to run it to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Golden Flashes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And there's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Takes a hit as he fires.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Red pass, it's complete. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. UMass talked it over during the break, and now back to work here on third down. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6.
First and goal.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations multiple times throughout the quarter.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, UMass! Great job by the back on the option.
And a great job by the quarterback, Reese, making the right read. I got to get that defense to commit to me. Now I pitch it. Running back catches it. I'll take this. I'll do the rest. But it was a great read by the quarterback.
10, UMass 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Snap it to the back. Oh, he's got a chance.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Golden Flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They go to the draw. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. But you have to find a way to create some hesitation on defense when you're selling the draw play. They just didn't do it well enough there.
Yeah, it's got to be the offensive line and the quarterback and the running back. They all have to work together to show pass set up front, act like...
Turning it on! He'll be run out of bounds at the 13.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got the tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the move, it's Newman. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free.
Touchdown, Golden Flashes! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Going to the ground. Solid solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. Off the boot, looking for his man. Buying some time. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there, and the quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides to back and leaves it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
He's going for it all. Pulls it in on the left. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give to the tailback. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And for the 2nd time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. No good. The lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a 1st down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Grab near the marker, it's Harding. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give from the gun. Powers through the defender. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And before they can kick it, the receiving team is going to call a timeout. Hunt is on its way. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man, it's Harris. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Golden Flashes in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. A strike downfield. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Second down coming up.
Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dick's Stadium.
The Golden Flashes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UMass offense returns to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel.
He'll take the deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
UMass will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Golden Flashes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. The Golden Flashes can really attack on this second and short. The give to the back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. And the Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Shows him the stiff arm. Just what they'd hoped for on third down, as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Now on second down.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Berry. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Kent State! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Caught by the receiver.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
He's brought down.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Grab behind the line. It's Hood. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Leaves it with the back. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on third down. Here comes the heat. Finds his man. It's Gray. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Berry. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Makes the catch. It's Clark. And he's brought